And our first question in the hotline today here is, maybe you should just start going into movies cold without watching trailers. Check it out.
Hey, John and crew, love you guys. Chris from New York. I was thinking I might want to start going blind with everything from now on, like no trailers at all, because basically they are spoilers, and see if I have a better outcome with movies and TV shows and possibly video games. Going blind. I don't know. What do you think about this? Thank you.
All right, we'll come back.
Oh, and apparently we're back. Sorry, guys, we're having technical issues in here. Hopefully you guys were able to hear the question.
I wanted to hear Chris from New York.
Anyway, here's the thing. We often hear a lot of people asking, is it time that we just kind of forego trailers? We don't need trailers. Actually, a lot of times when a big movie comes out, a lot of people are asking, should they even do an ad campaign? Should they even put out any trailers? Right? I remember when Endgame came out, there was a lot of people when it was about to come out, a lot of people saying, oh, Disney doesn't need to spend any marketing money. This movie sells itself. And of course, that is completely not true at all. Disney understands this, and that's why they spent more money marketing Endgame than any other movie in their history. And that is not disconnected from the fact that Endgame ended up being the #1 box office film of all time, at least for a while, until, Pandora came back in a re-release. At any rate, so should people just go in to a movie blind? There are positives and there are negatives to it. And there are, I think I would make an argument that there are different circumstances when one answer might be better than the other. For example, let's say you are a massive Guardians of the Galaxy fan. You love, love, love Guardians of the Galaxy. All right. You already know Guardians of the Galaxy is 100% for you. You know that already. So maybe for you, you could skip out on watching, Guardians of the Galaxy 3 trailers. You could maybe skip out on those. Maybe. But if there's a movie coming out, like, I don't know, let's go back to, what was the Searching follow-up one?
Missing.
Mm-hmm. Let's say Missing. Well, you don't really know anything about the world. You don't know anything about, hey, I heard this movie called Missing is coming out. Cool. I'll just go watch it. I won't watch a trailer. I won't find out anything about it. I'll just go watch it. I don't know if that's a good use of your time and money. Because I kind of believe this, and I've said this for a while, and some people don't like the comparison, but I hold that it's true. When you go to see a movie, you are investing your resources of money, because it's going to cost you a little bit of money to buy movie tickets. Maybe you need to get a babysitter. Maybe you got to get an Uber to the theater. Or you're going to drive there, so you're paying a little bit in gas or a little bit in electricity, depending if you drive an electric. Once you get there, maybe you want to drop $10 and buy yourself a popcorn or something like that. I don't know. It's an investment of money. But the other resource you're spending is time. And that is a far more limited resource and one you cannot replenish. So when you go to the movies, you are investing your resources of time and money. And whenever we are about to invest our resources, I think we should go in informed. Like, if you needed a new laptop, would you just go to Best Buy and your job depended on it? Would you just go into Best Buy and just go, you just close your eyes at the laptop wall and just go, I'm going to pick this one. Are you going to read any reviews? Nah. You going to look up any of the promotional material on it? Or nah. You going to read any of the specs? Nah. Let's get Kate home. See how it goes. That would not be a good, wise, informed decision-making process of how to invest your resources. And so while I think there may be the odd, rare occasion when maybe going in blind is fine, I think it's better that we as consumers, and we are consumers, people who watch movies and TV, we are consuming content. I think it's important that we as consumers make informed decisions. Watch a trailer. Get an idea if this is something that's going to be for me or not. Listen to hear what other people have to say about it and how that jives with what your thinking process is. So I think for the most part, it is much, much wiser to watch a trailer before going in to see a movie. But there may be some unique circumstances where maybe not. Chris, I don't know. I think, listen, we've all probably had the thought now and again was, well, that's one I don't even need to watch a trailer for. But yeah. If someone were to come to you and say, Chris, what's the better way to go? Watch the trailers, don't watch the trailers. How would you answer that?
Oh, I'm a big trailer person. But also, I mean, this comes from, and I'm trying to reprogram myself from years of having to cover content where I had to look for every Easter egg in a trailer or had to do all of this. So I've always been I have so many expectations person. And I'm trying to work on that. Now, my husband, Logan, who you know suspends his disbelief for everything. He still watches Moana and goes, I don't know if she's going to make it. And he's ridiculous. That's his comfort movie, too. It's so
Logan is
precious.
coming to Vegas, right,
He is
with us?
coming to
Yeah,
Vegas,
that's going to be a fun
Which is going
week.
to be the best. He's so fun. I'm biased, but he genuinely is very fun. But so he, a lot of times, too, if it's properties he already knows about, he does not watch the trailer. So all the Star Wars movies that came out, it was just after Force Awakens. He's like, I don't need to watch a trailer. I'm just going to see it. And anytime a trailer would come on, he would leave the room so he could go in completely blind. And he seemed to have a bit more of an enjoyable time than me. But again, he also suspends his disbelief so much that anything can happen in a movie. He's like, that person was the killer? And you're like, yes, babe, of course they were. For me, I like to make that informed decision for all the financial reasons that you talked about, but also because sometimes just a movie poster or a title or an actor attached to something doesn't tell me what the movie is. I was this close to agreeing to go see Beau is Afraid because it was just, oh, there's a new Joaquin Phoenix movie out. Oh my gosh, and he plays different ages. That seems cool. And then finally my friend Megan was just like, that's from the director of Midsommar. It's not going to be a fun time. Oh, okay. I should wait to see that at home so I can scream and leave and take a lap because people don't like when I do that in a theater. So for me, I think being informed is the way to go.
I get for the business, it makes a lot of, it makes them money and brings in more people to watch a movie. But the excitement before when trailers weren't available on YouTube and you used to have to go watch a movie in order to see like most trailers.
Yeah.
That excitement of going into a movie with barely knowing anything is like completely done now. For real. Like,
it's true.
It's hard to get away from.
But it's like, to your point that you said at the beginning of that sentence, right? I don't think it's coincidental either that we saw box office start to take a noticeable uptick around the era of YouTube and when movie trailers started coming out on YouTube. Because you're right, like I bring this up in my documentary, Movie Trailers, A Love Story. A lot of us forget there was a time not long ago, around the last time the Toronto Maple Leafs won a playoff series.
Oh.
When there was no
Segue.
YouTube. When there was no YouTube. And if you wanted to see a movie trailer, you literally had to be in the movie theaters to watch a movie trailer, right? So ever since the era came out where the studios had a way of just putting their marketing, their trailers, deliver it right to people via YouTube, it was around that whole era that you started to see a big rise in stuff.
One question for everyone here. What's the last movie you watched without seeing one trailer? I could tell you mine. I'll always say this. It's Pitch Black with Vin Diesel.
Ooh.
I remember
That's a while ago.
Yeah, me and my girlfriend at the time, we were like, oh, what's that? And then we just said, oh, let's just go watch it. So that was like ages.
I honestly cannot remember the last time I saw a movie without a trailer.
I can't think of it.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Jonathan, you too?
I mean, it's been a while. I used to be one of those that just didn't want to watch the trailers, and now it's just sort of unavoidable. So yeah, it's been a while because of what I'm in. But
Oh, you don't remember?
I might.
Nobody? No one gets an answer for me here?
no,
I might not have seen
Mine
the
was
trailer for
everything,
Bill.
or
Everything, everywhere, all at once.
You saw Everything Everywhere All at Once without a trailer?
yeah.
What was your experience like when you watched it, like you weren't prepared for that at all?
I thought it was better without watching the trailer.
Wow,
But
that is interesting.
very
Yeah,
interesting.
I can't remember the last time I did.
John Wick 1, too, was one of mine. That's probably the best movie I saw without seeing a trailer.
Well, that
Oh,
was
yeah.
much more recent than Pitch Black.
Yeah.
So anyway, guys, question is for you. What do you think about that? Do you just like going eeny, meeny, miny, mo? Oh, there's a movie and just go see it without any trailers? Do you like to obsessively watch trailers? What was the last, I love the question Ray asked. What was the last movie you saw without there being a trailer to it? Whatever you guys think, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. We want to thank a sponsor of this video, Mint Mobile. From the gas pump to the grocery store, your utility bills and favorite streaming services, inflation is everywhere. Seriously, make it stop. Thankfully, there's one company out there that's giving you a much needed break. It's Mint Mobile. As the first company to sell premium wireless service online only, Mint Mobile lets you order from home and save a ton with phone plans starting at just $15 a month. You guys know that ever since I switched to Mint Mobile, I've been saving almost 70% a month over my old phone plan. For people looking looking for extra savings this year? Mint Mobile offers premium wireless for just $15 a month. By going online only and eliminating the traditional cost of retail, Mint Mobile passes the significant savings on to you. All of their plans come with unlimited talk and text plus high-speed data delivered on the nation's largest 5G network. Use your own phone with any Mint Mobile plan and keep your same phone number along with all your existing contacts. Switch to Mint Mobile and get premium wireless service starting at just $15 a month. To get your new wireless plan for just $15 a month and get the plan shipped to your door for free, go to mintmobile.com/Campea. That's mintmobile.com/Campea. Cut your wireless bill to $15 a month at mintmobile.com/Campea.